this is a new temple that is being built. The image is being consecrated as per the Anavardhana. So there has to be a complete abidance to the rules, rituals that are prescribed in the texts. But are they being followed? Why is this haste of politicization that the ruling party is adhering to, that it couldn't wait till 17th of April when there would have been the Ram Navami, the temple would have been complete, we would have had Abhijit Muhurat, and we would have had the ceremony that devoid of any political coloring, and that would have been a ceremony purely by the Ram Bhakt.
Sure, by of course. I mean, I love how everyone is now an expert on Ram Mandir, Ram Lala, गर्भगृह कैसा होना चाहिए, शिखर आपकी आंखें होती हैं, ध्वज कैसे लगना चाहिए. 32 साल तक अपना सारा ज्ञान लगा करके एक मंदिर ही बना देते, then we would be so much the richer and so much the wiser. Today, everyone is an authority on the architecture and the timing. But let me bring in Tuhin Sinha. I want to again come back to what Nirmal Khatri said, and I will ask you again on that, Lokesh Jindal. But Tuhin Sinha, the latest person to have been given an invite and rejecting it is Prakash Ambedkar. Many people are wondering, why are you sending out invites to people who are no friends of yours? The fear is that you have set a Hindutva test. Just like there is a patriotism test with the BJP, suddenly there is a Hindutva test. We will keep sending you invites as bait, and the moment you refuse it, we will brand you anti-Hindu.
Good evening, Padmaja. Good evening, everybody. The invites are mainly being sent by the trust, the Ram Janmabhoomi Trust, and in trying to decide the invitees, they are trying to be as inclusive as possible, which includes all sections of society, which includes professionals from different spheres, and which includes representatives from different religions and castes. Now, the problem with this present opposition is that they are utterly confused and delusional. They think they know more about Hindu traditions than Pandit Ganeshwar Shastri Dravidji. They think they know more about temple architecture than Mr. Somnath, whose family's 12 to 13 generations have only been involved in the task of constructing temples. They think they are better Muslims. This Congress party thinks they are better Muslims than Iqbal Ansari, who readily accepted the invite, who was the chief litigant on the other side, but who readily accepted the invite. This Congress party is under the delusion that they are better Hindus, they are greater Hindus than Saraswati Devi, who has observed a Maun Vrat for the last 30 years. When Rahul Gandhi recklessly makes this absurd statement that Prime Minister has hijacked the event, he should realize that, it was the Congress party, instead of using such words as hijacked, it is the Congress party which had abandoned Bhagwan Ram continuously. Whether it was through an affidavit in the Ram temple, in the Supreme Court against the existence of Bhagwan Ram, or in the repeated attempts to delay a judgment of the Supreme Court. Today, people ask, what is the contribution of Modi ji? You need to realize that the entire process in the court of law only got expedited after 2017, after the formation of a BJP government in Uttar Pradesh, because some 150,000 important documents were abandoned. They were not being translated by the previous governments, of BSP and Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh. So our role, the BJP's role and Modi ji's role is very crucial. The opposition can manufacture all kinds of alibis, but I think before they do all these things, Mamata Banerjee should at least apologize for what Firhad Hakim said just 1 month ago. Annihilate Sanatan, perhaps inspired by DMK and all. So I think this is a guilty opposition, and they do not deserve a response.